by viewers like you. Today, the Cougars of Lansing Catholic Central take on the Marauders of Ovid-Elsie. Now, here's the host of Quizbusters, Matt Ottinger.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you with us. We're about it's the fourth game of the season here on Quizbusters, our 10th season on the air. Glad to have you with us and glad to welcome two more teams to play their qualifying games. Let's meet those teams right now. Starting with the Cougars from Lansing Catholic Central. They are Mike Wisniewski, Jennifer Jury, the captain, Matt Piggott, and Kyle Reynolds. Their alternates are Mark Skazafave and Michelle Cherry, and their advisor is Kathy Ryan. They'll be facing off against the Marauders from Ovid-Elsie High School, and that team is Paul Peterson, Tom Brenner, the captain, Emily Filler, and Corey Devereaux. Their advisor is Marianne Bogan. Hope you've been watching from the beginning of the season. If you have, you know about our new feature of the game. It's called the Quick 10. That's how we start. Fast-paced set of 10 toss-up questions. If one team misses, the other team can steal, but no one's going to lose any points on these. Players, that's how we'll start the game. Good luck to all of you. Let's begin with our Quick 10. If everybody's ready, we'll get started with question 1. On which organ of a flower does the pollen grow? Jennifer, Catholic Central.
Stamen.
The stamen is right. Question 2. What 4-word motto did Harry Truman keep on his desk? Kyle, Catholic Central.
The buck stops here.
That's right, 10 points. Next, question 3. What is the Latin name for the constellation called the Big Bear? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Ursa Major.
Ursa Major. Question 4. Which continent would be listed first alphabetically? Matt, Catholic Central.
Africa.
Africa is right. Question 5. What is the first word in the lyrics of the patriotic hymn, America? Matt, Catholic Central.
Oh.
No, that's not right. Ovid-Elsie, any ideas? Tom?
America.
No, that's wrong too. My, as in my country, 'tis of thee. Question 6. What was the language of ancient Rome? Matt, Catholic Central.
Latin.
Latin is right. Question 7. On what mountain is Noah's Ark supposed to have come to rest? Matt, Catholic Central.
Mount Ararat.
Ararat is right. Question 8. In what Texas city is the former chapel known as the Alamo? Matt, Catholic Central.
San Antonio.
San Antonio is right. Question 9. What is the lowest point in North America? Matt, Catholic Central.
Death Valley.
Death Valley is right. Question 10. In general, where would you find a monster called a Leviathan? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
In the ocean.
In the ocean. That's in the sea. That's good for 10, and that's our Quick 10. I like that set. It gets our reflexes going. See what's going to be happening for the rest of the game. Now we're going to play the regular game. Regular toss-up questions, followed by the bonuses, which is where the points can really add up. You get a toss-up and a set of bonuses, you've got 50 points. That's the lead Catholic Central has as we begin our regular game. Good luck to everybody. Let's start with this. What psychologist originated the idea of the collective unconscious? Matt, Catholic Central.
Freud.
It's not Freud. No, I'm sorry. Ovid-Elsie, you can't confer, but if you want to try, anyone can. What psychologist originated the idea of the collective unconscious? Jung. Carl Jung is the right answer. New toss-up players. What man is the only person to have served as Secretary of the Interior under President Bill Clinton? Emily, Ovid-Elsie.
Babbitt.
Babbitt is right. 10 points. Good job. Not one of the more commonly known departments. And Emily knew the right answer. You've got control for your team. And Emily, of course, you're the captain. You'll give me the answers when you've conferred with your teammates on the bonus. Pop music. We're going to start with the pop music category. I'm going to give you a famous musical lineup, members of a group. You name the group is what we're looking for from you, the group. First, Glenn Frey, Bernie Leadon, Randy Meisner, and Don Henley. And I need your answer.
Three Dog Night.
Not Three Dog Night. Right general era. The Eagles is what we were looking for there. No points on that. You'll stay at 30. We have a new toss-up now for all players. This African capital is the meeting place of the Blue and White Nile rivers. Tom, Ovid-Elsie. Well done, Ovid-Elsie, 2 in a row, and you're in control once again. Literary character is your bonus category. Identify the creators of each of the following classic characters of children's literature. We're looking for the creator. First, Piglet, Owl, and Eeyore. And I need your answer.
Cummings?
Not Cummings, no. It's not E.E. Cummings, it's A.A. Milne. Milne, the right answer, the Winnie the Pooh stories. Again, no points on the bonus. New toss-up for all players. This ordained priest attempted to reconcile faith with intellect. Name this man who wrote over 80 works, including Summa Contra Gentiles. Jennifer, Catholic Central.
Thomas Aquinas.
Thomas Aquinas is right. 10 points, and you've got control. Cities is your bonus category. Catholic Central in control for the first time. Matt, you're the captain. You'll give me the answers. Given a famous mayor or civic leader, you tell me the city you would associate with that mayor. First, Marion Barry.
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. That's right for 10 points. Next, Coleman Young.
Detroit.
Detroit is right for 10 points. Your final one for a 20-point bonus, Fiorello LaGuardia.
New York.
New York City is right. 20 points on that one. You swept the category. Scores are being readjusted there. They went down when they should have gone up. Now it's at 120. That's what you've got right now. We've got a new toss-up for all players. In chemistry, what is the lowest energy state of an atom or molecule known as? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Solid.
Solid is not what we're looking for. No. Catholic Central in chemistry, what is the lowest energy state of an atom or molecule known as? Any ideas, Jennifer?
Absolute zero.
No, looking for the ground state. The ground state. That was the right answer. No one scores on that one. And we're going to go to our first pop quiz, players. One-on-one action, each of you answering 3 questions against a single opponent. And of course, these come faster, but we give you a hint. We'll let you know what they start with. In your first half, players, all the correct answers start with the letters D-O-W. D-O-W will begin all the correct responses. Let's begin the pop quiz with Mike from Catholic Central and Paul from Ovid-Elsie. The soft fluff from the feathers of certain birds, used as a filling for pillows and cushions. Oh, a bird's feathers are its down, D-O-W-N. Second question for Mike and Paul. Shabby, drab, and unfashionable, especially with regard to women's clothes. If you dress shabby, you're said to look dowdy, D-O-W-D-Y, that one. Final question for Mike and Paul. The name that identifies the best-known daily averages of certain, Paul.
Dow Jones.
The Dow Jones, certain U.S. stock prices. That's right. Jennifer now from Catholic Central. Tom from Ovid-Elsie. A heavy shower of rain. Jennifer.
Downpour.
A downpour or a downfall. That's right for 10. Next. A metal or wooden headless pin for keeping a piece of metal or wood in position. Jennifer?
Dowel.
A dowel. That's right. Final question. The 2-word popular nickname for Australia and New Zealand. Tom.
Down under.
Down under. Australia and New Zealand collectively. The captains now. Matt from Catholic Central. Emily from Ovid-Elsie. The street in Westminster, London, where the... Matt?
Downing.
Downing, where the Prime Minister resides. 10 Downing Street. That's right. Next. A widow whose title derives from her dead husband, or any formidably dignified elderly lady. Emily?
Dowager.
Dowager, that's right. 10 points for that one. Finally, the veteran television personality currently seen as one of the hosts of 2020. Matt?
Downs.
Downs. Hugh Downs is the right answer. That's good for 10 points. Kyle from Catholic Central. Corey from Ovid-Elsie. The American folk song that contains the lyric, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. If you heard it sung, you'd probably know it, but I'm not going to do that. Down in the valley's so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Second question. The money, land, or other possessions that a woman brings to her husband under a marriage. Kyle.
Dowry.
Dowry is right, a marriage contract. And final question. The main business area of a city. Corey.
Downtown.
Downtown, that's what I wanted, and that's the pop quiz. Well done on both sides there. Catholic Central still leads, still very early. New toss-up now for all of you to get back to those bonus questions. So for all players, hands on your buzzers. In the novel Dr. Hattagor's Experiment by Nathaniel Hawthorne, What is Dr. Heidegger searching for? Same thing Ponce de Leon was. The fountain of youth is the right answer. New toss-up, players. What was the first state to secede from the Union? In Matt, Catholic Central.
South Carolina.
In the 1860s. South Carolina is right. Catholic Central in control. Runners-up is your bonus category. We're talking about presidential elections. Identify the second place finisher in a presidential election when I tell you who won that election. I'm giving you the winner. You give me the runner-up. First, George Bush.
Michael Dukakis. Michael Dukakis.
Michael Dukakis is right. Next, Harry Truman.
What? Dewey.
Dewey. Truman defeated Dewey. That's right, for 10 points. Your final one, Herbert Hoover.
No. Coolidge.
I'm sorry?
Coolidge.
Coolidge is wrong. No, Al Smith is the one that Hoover defeated. You got 20. Tough category. Well done. 200 points your total. New toss-up players. Here's a quote. I went back to the Devon School not long ago. Is the opening line to what famous Emily of Ovid-Elsie?
A separate piece.
Very well done. That's right for 10 points. I was going to give you John Knowles. You didn't even need that. Well done. Ovid-Elsie back in control. Social science is your bonus category. Identify the following branches of social science. First, this branch of social science deals with languages and their relationships to each other.
Linguistics.
That's what I wanted. Linguistics is right for 10 points. Getting close to the first half, players. This branch of social science deals with the origin, culture, and distribution of human beings.
Anthropology.
That's right. You got 2 in a row. Get a bonus for the third. This branch of social science, deals with the relationship between groups and individuals.
Sociology.
You know your stuff. 20 points for that one. You swept. Very well done. 2 good teams here. New toss-up for everybody. This Englishman won the 1906 Nobel Prize for Physics for his study of the conduction of electricity by gases. Name this man who also discovered the electron. Thomson was his name. J.J. Thomson. Nobody scores on that one. And we're coming to halftime. Halftime in our game, we've got 2 good teams here. I'm looking forward to a very interesting second half of play. But right now, we get to find out about these teams and these players. We talk to the players individually and have them say a few words about themselves. We start with the Cougars from Lansing Catholic Central. And Mike, you're in the hot seat. You get to go first. Welcome and tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Mike Wisniewski. Right now a senior at Lansing Catholic Central. I plan on going to college at the U of M and being an engineer of some type.
All right, dynamite. Got a plan figured out. Mike, glad to have you here. Jennifer, welcome.
Hi, my name's Jennifer Jory. I'm also a senior. I intend on becoming an optometrist. I'm not really sure where I want to go to college quite yet.
Okay, Jennifer, thank you for being with us. Now let's meet your captain, Matt.
My name is Matt Piggott. I'm also a senior at Lansing Catholic Central, and I hope to attend Notre Dame next year.
Good luck to you in that pursuit, Matt. And finally, Kyle.
My name's Kyle Reynolds. I'm also a senior, and I'm looking at law or some kind of political science.
Dynamite. Okay, Kyle, thank you very much. Let's have a hand for the team from Lansing Catholic Central. All seniors on the squad. Let's see. Let's meet the Marauders now, starting with Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul Peterson. I'm a sophomore at Ovid-Elsie, and hopefully I'll be able to go to MSU.
We hope so too, Paul. We like it here. Thank you very much. Now, Tom, welcome.
Hi, my name's Tom Brenner. I'm a sophomore at Ovid-Elsie High School. I enjoy football and baseball, and I plan on going to MSU.
Dynamite. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. Emily, welcome, the captain.
Hi, I'm Emily Filler. I'm a senior at Ovid-Elsie, and I plan on studying history somewhere.
Okay, Emily, thank you for being with us. And finally, let's meet Corey.
Hi, I'm Corey Devereaux, and I'm a sophomore at Ovid-Elsie, and I plan on majoring in communications at MSU.
Dynamite. So did I. Thanks very much, Corey. Let's have a hand for the Marauders of Ovid-Elsie. And let's play the second half of our game. Same as the first, with toss-ups and bonus questions and a pop quiz halfway through. But where we started the first half with the quick 10, we'll end the second half, players, as we always have in our game, with the lightning round, the final 60 seconds of the game. Good luck to all of you. We'll start the second half with this 10-point toss-up question. What is the name of the bill that was recently passed by Congress allowing citizens to register to vote when applying? Matt, Catholic Central.
The motor voter bill.
The motor voter. That's what I wanted to hear. Motor voter, yes. Register to vote when applying for or renewing their driver's license. And Catholic Central, you're in control. Chemical elements, your bonus category. Very simply, I'm going to give you the chemical symbol. You name the element. First, Ag.
Silver.
Silver is right for 10. Next, W.
Tungsten.
Tungsten is right. 10 points. That's a tricky one. Final one. PM. Got an answer?
No answer.
No answer. Promethium. That's a very tough one. Promethium. 20 points in your bonus takes you to 230. We have a new toss-up now for all players. What is the 5th letter of the Greek alphabet? Kyle, Catholic Central.
Epsilon.
Epsilon is right. Very good. 10 points. I saw several people trying to work their way through it. Now, after Alpha and Beta, I'm pretty much done. Catholic Central, your bonus category, Canadian provinces. Identify the following Canadian provinces. First, what province is bordered by British Columbia to the west and Saskatchewan to the east?
Alberta.
Alberta is right. Secondly, what province contains the city of Winnipeg?
Manitoba.
Manitoba is right. For 20, which of the provinces contains Lake Nipigon? And I'll spell that, N-I-P-I-G-O-N, Lake Nipigon.
Saskatchewan.
Not Saskatchewan. No, it's Ontario on that one. 20 points on your bonus takes you to 260. New toss-up, players. What American musician of the 1960s and 1970s wrote the song Me and Bobby McGee? Oh, this happens every once in a while. I feel so old. Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin is the right answer. New toss-up, players. Martha, George, Honey, and Nick are all characters in what play written by Edward Albee? The answer, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? New toss-up, players. At the time of the Civil War, the Confederacy was made up of 13 states. How many states made up the side of the Union? Matt, Catholic Central.
18.
18 is not right. No, I'm sorry. Ovid-Elsie, any ideas? Tom.
16.
16 is wrong. It's more than that. It's 23. 23, the right answer. New toss-up, players. Of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, which 2 were located in the modern nation of Egypt? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
The pyramids and the lighthouse at Alexandria.
No, I'm sorry. That's a wrong answer. At Catholic Central, of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, which 2 were located in the modern nation of Egypt? Kyle?
The pyramid at Cheops and the Sphinx.
The Sphinx is the other one. That's the one that I needed. 10 points for that. And Catholic Central, you're in control. Your bonus category is B in literature. B in literature is your bonus category. Identify the author of the following novels. Each author's last name begins with the letter B. First, Pilgrim's Progress.
Bradford.
No, I'm sorry. Bunyan. John Bunyan is the right answer. No points on that one. You'll stay at 270. And we're coming to our pop quiz. Pop quiz time, our second pop quiz of the game, players. One-on-one action, each of you answering 3 questions against a single opponent, as you always do. The letter combination in this half, players, is PLA. PLA begins all your correct responses. And we begin with Mike from Catholic Central and Paul from Ovid-Elsie. The building or group of buildings where some kind of goods are manufactured or power is generated. Paul.
Plaza.
Plaza is not the right answer. No, I'm sorry. Mike, any ideas? Mike?
A plant.
A plant, a power plant. That's what I needed for 10. Next, a police detective or other officer who does not wear a uniform while on duty. If you don't wear a uniform, you're a plainclothes officer. Plainclothes is what I needed. Final question for Mike and Paul. A mixture of lime, sand, and water, which is applied wet and left to dry. Mike.
Plaster.
Plaster is right. 10 points for that one. Jennifer from Catholic Central. Tom from Ovid-Elsie. A flat piece of metal attached to a wall and inscribed to record a fact of... Jennifer.
Plaque.
To record a fact of historical interest. That's right. Next. The 4-word phrase, erroneously attributed to Humphrey Bogart in the film Casablanca, that Woody Allen used as the title of one of his films? Classic movie and a famous line that never was, "Play it again, Sam." That's what I needed to hear. Jennifer and Tom, final question. Minute algae and animals that float in... Tom.
Plankton.
Plankton, that's right. That's what I needed for 10 points. The captains now. We've got Matt from Catholic Central and Emily from Ovid-Elsie. The Greek philosopher and Emily.
Plato.
Plato is right for 10 points. Let me warn the audience, we're hearing a little bit of whispering and we really want to concentrate on what the players are doing here. Second question for Matt and for Emily. The U.S. poet whose novel The Bell Jar was published, Emily?
Plath.
The same year she committed suicide. That's right, Plath. Final question. A long, heavy board used in... Matt?
Plank.
A plank used in construction. Barely beating Emily to that one. Kyle from Catholic Central, Corey from Ovid-Elsie. A level, horizontal region at a considerable height above sea level. Kyle?
Plateau.
A plateau, that's right. Next. A building in which the positions and relative motions of heavenly bodies are displayed on the inner surface, Kyle?
A planetarium.
A planetarium, the inner surface of the large dome. Final question. A member of any of the Native American tribes which once inhabited the prairies, notably the Apache, the Sioux, and the Comanches. Kyle?
The Plains Indians.
The Plains Indians, that's right. 3 in a row for Kyle. Good job on that last one. And we have a new toss-up. The next time we hear the fanfare, we're going to the lightning round right now for all players for 10 points. What is the name of the 16th century Greek manneristic painter who is known for masterpieces such as Baptism, Crucifixion, and Resurrection? The Greek is known by the Spanish name El Greco. El Greco was what we needed. New toss-up. What country was the first to develop the intercontinental ballistic missile? Matt, Catholic Central.
The Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union is exactly right. 10 points, you've got control. USSR, Catholic Central, political leaders, your bonus category. Answer the following questions about world political leaders. First, this country was ruled from 1957 to 1971 by Francois Papadoc Duvalier. Name it.
Haiti.
Haiti is right, 10 points. Next, this general became president of Indonesia in 1968. Name this leader who resigned amidst vigorous student protests in 1998.
No answer.
No answer. Suharto. Suharto made current events news this year. 10 points in your bonus. Takes you to 360. New toss-up, players. What is the name of the famous World War II German battleship that had sunk... Kyle, Catholic Central.
The Bismarck.
That's right. 10 points. Well done. Good anticipation. New bonus category is jazz personalities. Jazz personalities. Identify the instrument with which you would associate the following jazz personality. The instrument that personality plays or played. First, Louis Armstrong.
The trumpet.
Trumpet is right. 10 points for that. Next, Wynton Marsalis.
Saxophone.
No, Marsalis is also a trumpet player. Trumpet player there too. 10 points in your bonus takes you to 380. And we're to the lightning round already. Fast game. Very, very fast. Two very fast teams here. 60 seconds of toss-up questions remain. When the players are right on the toss-ups, they get 10 points as always. But remember, players, when you're wrong on the lightning round, we subtract 10 points from your score. We go straight to the next question. Catholic Central at 380, Ovid-Elsie at 160. Remember, both teams, try to score every point you can. Give me 60 seconds on the clock, and the lightning round begins now. Alexei Leonev was the first man to walk where? Matt.
In space.
Right. How many days are there in November? Matt.
30.
Right. A strait near Tierra del Fuego is named for what? Tom.
Magellan.
Right. At the beginning of a game of chess, how many total pawns are on the board? Paul.
8.
Wrong. What was the 4-letter nickname of Ernest Hemingway? Matt.
No answer.
No answer. Wrong. In which French palace would you find the Hall of Mirrors? Jennifer.
Versailles.
Right. Who wrote The Caine Mutiny and The Winds of War? Tom.
Walk.
Right. What planet is fifth from the sun? Matt.
Jupiter.
Right. What vitamin is also called ascorbic acid? Matt.
A.
Wrong. What is the capital of Saudi Arabia? Tom.
Raja.
Right. What was the name of the island to which Napoleon was exiled in 18... Matt?
Ebla.
Right. The Mediterranean and the Red Seas are connected by what man-made tunnel?
Suez Canal.
That's good for 10 points. That's right. That's the game. Catholic Central, you've won. After we gave Tom Riyadh for Saudi Arabia, we pretty much had to take whatever Matt said for Elba. Ebla, I think you've transposed a couple of letters, but in the spirit of the competition, we know you're very excited and very nervous, so we want to give you every benefit you can. Herman Woke is how that name is usually pronounced. That was a little close there. Papa Hemingway. Ernest Hemingway is Papa. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid. And Suez Canal, Tom answered right at the buzzer. Ovid-Elsie, thanks for playing. You guys know the material. There's no question about that. They just came in faster on those toss-up questions and were able to make use of the bonuses. That was the difference of the game. We know you play these sorts of competitions all through the school year and wish you luck in those, and we thank you for coming down. Let's have a hand for the Marauders of Ovid-Elsie. And congratulations to the Cougars of Lansing Catholic Central. We take that 4-10, we put that in the mix. After we play all our qualifying games, we'll seed you based on that score. We'll see where you fall in the tournament. We'll see you back here in February. Congratulations. Next time on the program, Ionia faces off against Eaton Rapids. That's our game next time on Quizbusters. Thank you for watching, and for all of us here, I'm Matt Ottinger. Enjoy.
Production of our 10th season of Quizbusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. And by viewers like you. Book scholarship awards and reference materials for Quizbusters are provided by the MSU Bookstore. For more information about Quizbusters or any of WKAR TV's locally produced series or specials, visit our website at wkar.msu.edu.
Though neither team answered the question, who wrote me and Bobby McGee, the correct answer is Chris Christopherson. In addition, the Lighthouse at Alexandria should have been an acceptable answer for the question on the ancient wonders of the world. Neither would have changed the outcome of the game.
WKAR TV, East Lansing, Michigan State University Television.
Coming up on This Week in Business, world financial leaders come up short on how to rescue the global economy. And the chairman of the Fed warns of darker days ahead. Can the U.S. economy hold up? Plus, step by step to the most complete and powerful personal computer for your money.
In association with Business Week magazine, This Week in Business. Corporate funding for this program is provided by Roadway Express, committed to providing the industry solution for emergency shipments requiring speed and reliability. Roadway, time-critical service. Now, here's Sheila Cast.
Hi, welcome to This Week in Business. Later, we'll look at the government's complaint against Visa and MasterCard, but we begin with what some are calling a crisis in the economy. With me are Zanny Minton Beddoes of The Economist and three writers